Hi everyone, I'm Jen. Wanted to share with you my dinner. I had dinner with I call him Rafiki. He is 76 years old, and if you've seen The Lion King, he's the wise baboon who kind of guides, Simba? Guides the little lion, which lions, by the way, used to only have mane around the face, not all the way down the chest, but anyhow, so he has been my wise elder for 18 years, and we see each other maybe once a month, and his body's changed a lot as well, and in fact now he has a brown marking on his nose. It's a line that's just like a freckle, but it's a line. And, I would have noticed that before because it's right there on his nose. But anyhow, he is an amazing person. He does not experience the Mandela Effect, but like my fellow loverlies, but who are not Mandela affected for the most part, he's open. He thinks beyond what is taught. And so he's familiar with different. No, he's not. I've shared with him the different things over times, but I got a new version of him today. So I don't know why. It's almost like a twinge of mourning. I know many of us feel like we've lost our family, but the thing is, his essence is still here, even though it's a different physical body. But more importantly, he didn't get the downloads of a lot of things, but so I shared that with him, and we talked about so much. But one of the theories I was talking about, and he was talking about, he comes from a more spiritual scholarly point of view, is that our theory is that during REM sleep, rapid eye movement sleep, with the studies that if you wake up a person and they're deprived of staying asleep during REM sleep, or just deprived of REM sleep, you'll give them the rest of the sleep, but specifically REM sleep, that is, oh gosh, I only have 5 minutes. That is, I believe, the time that we each receive a download. So, many of us in our community are accusing others of receiving downloads, but I think we too receive downloads every night so that we can continue the continuing story of us. And so that was one thing we talked about. Sorry, I'm tired, so I'm losing track of things. More importantly is he lived in a world. He would now be the 4th person, and I believe it's okay to share it. I'll double check before I upload this publicly. But for me, Earth was always the 3rd rock from the sun, with Venus closer to the sun and Mars further away from the sun. So I now know 4 person, Mr. Rafiki, is the 4th, who experienced Mars being closest to the sun and Venus being further away from the sun. So I want to say, what's in your wallet? What's in your planetary system? What order do you remember? For me, it's a very specific memory, and I think it's just because what we were taught or inserted, metaphorically, injection-wise, what set of belief systems we were given each REM sleep. But the following phrase represents every planet from the sun on, like Mother, very energetically was Mercury, Venus, Earth, and then the letter A stands for the asteroid belt that was in between there. But Mother very energetically made a jelly sandwich using no peanut butter. Peanut butter stood for Pluto when Pluto was a planet. But it's interesting. There's 4 people now that I know who experience the planets being in a different order. So what's in your planetary system? Love you guys.